Do you want to know what the worst feeling in the world is? I'll tell you. It's when you get charged for a subscription that you forgot to cancel. It feels personal. I feel attacked. I feel like the victim of a very bad crime. And of course I'm not going to take accountability. I know that I should have cancelled it, but will I admit that? No. I will play the victim because it's all I know how to do. Thank you for listening.
Welcome to Make Gains. Today we are talking about subscription services. Let's get into it.
I bought a workout app because of a girl I followed on Instagram, swore by it. And I was like, oh yeah, this would be good. I could do this like by myself, And I went to buy it. And of course they give you a deal, but they're like, if you buy it for a year, it's $149. Or if you buy it for a month, it's $20. So you get a better deal if you buy the year-long subscription. And I was
Look at you trying to save money.
And I was like, well, of course I'm going to use it for a year. Yeah. So I bought a $150 workout app. Yep.
And?
Didn't use it.
Ooh.
And then the worst part of it all. Say it, Kelly.
Oh no, it renewed.
Renewed to the next year, and I
just home alone. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
But
That is awful.
you know what I did is I submitted it to the Apple Store.
Oh, for a refund.
And they refunded me.
Thank you. That is the most George thing you've ever done in your life.
Yeah, so it's a horrible feeling whenever you look at your account and you see that you've been charged for something. You're like, what in the world is that? I have no idea. That happened to me a year ago. I bought a subscription. It was like a Black Friday special, like $5 for this Focus app or something like that. For a year-long subscription, it was normally $140. And guess how many times I used it? 0. So a year later, after not using it at all, I get a notification, hey, your $140 a month subscription will be auto-renewing next week. And boy, I tell you, if I hadn't seen that notification, I would have been shocked the next week whenever I got that and received a bill for it. Fortunately, I was able to cancel it, but she's got a point. If you ever see any of these kind of things, you can definitely log in and cancel that. I've done that for several subscriptions actually, but many companies will let you do it. Some will not. Some are like, oh, you're past the date, and they won't let you unsubscribe. But Apple's been pretty good about it. I had one I think it was through Amazon, where they took care of it for me. But yeah, be sure if you see it on your credit card, it's worth making the phone call, right? It's a few minutes out of your life that might save you $150.
Why is everything becoming a subscription nowadays? If you want to go to the gas station, subscription. You want to go get some dog food, subscription. You want to go to the self-checkout line, subscription. If you haven't heard yet, Walmart is considering the idea of only allowing their Walmart Plus subscribers to use self-checkout. A year's worth of Walmart Plus is $98. $98 for self-checkout. Netflix just raised their price for the subscription, and they're doing it again this year. Hulu and Disney Plus also raised their prices, and Disney Plus has lost over $10 billion since they launched in 2019. Disney's CEO claims that they're going to be profitable by the end of 2024, but if they keep raising prices, no one's going to want to buy them. The standard Netflix account without ads is $15 a month. If they keep raising these prices, no one's going to want to buy them. Just imagine in 10 years how much every streaming service is going to cost. That $9.99 monthly subscription looks nice at first, but once it's the end of the year and you've paid $120 for a subscription you barely use, you're not going to be that happy. Subscriptions are getting out of hand now, especially if you're paying over $100 a month just for one subscription.
I agree 100%. He's spot on. And you know what? Walmart, okay, if you're listening, Walmart, you need to give people a discount for using self-checkout, not make them pay for it. Yeah, why would we pay to make your lives easier? If anything, if you're going to charge me anything, this is something I might would pay for. If you have a special line, like think Disney Fast Pass where you go to the front of the line, if you had something like that where I could pay $100 a year and go straight to the front of the line, I think I would do it. But paying for self-checkout, that is a little bit ridiculous. But yeah, to his point, everything's becoming a subscription. You've got all these, Disney, Netflix, I think that's worth it. If you have kids, Disney's definitely a household staple. But if you think about all the different things that are coming out with subscriptions, it's ridiculous. We're going to hear more about that today, but the world is becoming a subscription. Like, you have to be subscribed to live life, it feels like.
Come check this.
Okay, so this is talking about the subscription meal services. They're really expensive. Your cost per meal, they say, is, $5 or whatever. But that's if you're buying for a family of 5, and then it's still really expensive because you're paying for each of those 5 people $5 or whatever, and then you still have to cook the meal, right? So it's not like it's super simple, like you're going out to eat. Now, some of these are really healthy alternatives. Some of these may make a lot of sense, but to her point, if you're not using them, then you're wasting money. Also, you still have to go grocery shopping because you still need ingredients that aren't included in your subscription. So if you're using those, I really suggest you take the time to do the math, sit down, figure out what it would cost if you actually went to the store. And then if you meal plan, you can actually save a ton of money. This is something that my wife tries to be good about, is planning ahead. That way she can go to the store, not have to make multiple trips, because multiple trips equal spending a lot more money. But single trip, you're buying with the intention of cooking all the meals, and even better, if you can do it in bulk and plan for a while and do the freezer meal thing, that's really good. And you can save a ton of money doing that, but it takes a lot of discipline. There's a lot of videos on how to do that if you're interested.
I just checked my Amazon Prime account because I just had a conversation with my brother, and he was like, oh man, my Amazon Prime annual membership just came out. It's so high. And I'm like, wait, actually, as a matter of fact, I have no idea where membership comes out. But then I remembered, I have a Prime card, so it's probably coming out of that. Never check that. Don't want to see it. I'm just like, I'm sure it's right. I'm sure whatever I'm sure it adds up. So I never checked my Prime card. Never checked my annual member, $16.41 a month with tax. I am paying what is that? I'm paying $169 for Amazon Prime membership. I had no idea. No, because literally last I checked, I've had this membership forever. Last I checked, it was still $7.99, maybe upped it to $9.99. When did it up to $16.41 a month? I'm hoping it just recently happened, but anyway, I didn't cancel. I just switched it to the annual membership, so now it's like 11 something a month. But for people who are not ordering on Amazon like I am, I don't know, get out of there. Oh, also, now I will not feel bad if I do a same-day delivery. Come, you're getting paid. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm only paying $70.99 a month, and I'm having you hurry up and get my package delivered. Nope, come, bring it now. Same-day delivery.
So Amazon Prime is one of those things, man. Like, I find it to be incredibly worth it, but it is really expensive. So if you're not ordering a ton of stuff on Amazon, then get out of it, because you're better off just waiting to buy things until you hit that free shipping mark and then having them all sent. But it is nice, the 2-day delivery or even next day, but it is a lot of money. So you really got to think about, is this worth it? And in my current place in life, would I be better served by having this money being put to work somewhere else? And the thing about it is, all of these add up. So it's a really great idea to take inventory of all the things that you have subscription services for, and then go through them line by line, because talking about them individually, yeah, sure, Amazon Prime, totally worth it. Oh, Netflix, worth it. Oh, Disney Plus, worth it. But if you're only watching, like me and my wife, we will go through times where we only watch one show. So it might be a show that's on Prime, but that means we're not watching Netflix for the next 30, 60, 90 days, however long that is. So you should regularly sit down and say, hey, is this subscription worth it right now? Because you can always cancel and re-sign up whenever the next season of your favorite show comes out. So that's another way where you could potentially be saving, what is it, like $20 a month now? So that's something to definitely consider.
Soon, your car might not even be your car anymore. Automakers want to turn this thing you drive every day into a moving subscription. Cruise control, emergency brakes, heated seats, things already in your car, now all blocked by a paywall. And although this started with luxury makers, we're anticipating it to spread across the entire auto industry as corporations are rushing to tap into what's estimated to become a $200 billion market. What this really means is that car companies are finding new ways to keep people in perpetual debt. It's already incredibly hard to afford a car in the first place. It costs around $47,000 for a new one, and people spend on average over $700 a month to pay it off. We already underestimate how much we pay in monthly subscriptions, so this could become another burden on top of what's already the third largest form of debt in America.
This one is ridiculous. So you're gonna pay $45,000 for your new car or more, and then they want you to pay to unlock features? This is psycho. I think it should be criminal because, I mean, the first time I heard about this was with BMW. If you wanted to use your heated seats, then you've got to pay a monthly subscription fee for that. And you're going to see here a lot of car makers are doing this. It's ridiculous. We need to fight back on this one, guys, because this is just another way to suck away your money every month. And this can add up, especially if you have multiple cars.
Mazda has started charging a $10 a month subscription service for remote starting your car, which was a feature that was up until very recently free as part of their software package. However, they ended the connected services trial and now charge $10 a month for you to use any of those features. But that's after they killed an open source option. So they killed the free option, rolled out a paid one, and then customers who had already purchased and owned these vehicles, and the right to repair advocates say that car owners should have full ownership of the technology embedded in their vehicles. So they came up with an open source solution for remote starting their car for free, and Mazda sued them to shut it down, which is absolutely wild. Mazda was successful in this too. So I cannot, boy, all of these car companies that do so many of these stories, they're all trying to get long-term revenue from you because just selling an expensive car apparently isn't enough. So if you want to remote start your car with your cell phone, that's now $120 a year. Other features might cost more. So its customers wanted to find a workaround that was open source to enable remote start without Mazda's subscription fees. However, Mazda filed a DMCA takedown notice to kill the open source project, and the company claimed it contained code that violated Mazda's copyright ownership and used certain Mazda information, such as proprietary API information. Additionally, Mazda argued that the project included code providing functionality identical to found in its official apps and available on the App Store, the Play Store, that you have to pay for, of course. Here's the YouTuber talking about it. I think this is terrible. This article does point out that it's a growing trend that more and more car companies are putting more and more infotainment and connected features and stuff like that in your smart cars, just so that when your free trial ends, they can charge you. It's only $10 a month now, but you know it's going up. Some of the fancier cars like BMW and Mercedes and stuff have $100 a month subscription fees for heated seats and ridiculous like that. They are nickel and diming you. And I'm telling you, as a customer who's in the market for a new car, I'm not ever in my entire life going to do this. I love electric cars and green energy and all that stuff, but as I've said here many times before, I'll go back to a 1950s leaded gasoline, fossil sauce burning pollution wagon before I start paying subscription services for the car that I already own.
Paying subscription services for a car that you already own is just crazy. So I get it for satellite radio, or if you're paying for real-time traffic updates and stuff like that, that's requiring some kind of cell phone service or whatever. But just to be able to use heated seats that's already built into your car, or navigation that the map is already built in your car, that stuff is just crazy.
Did you know that you can pay a monthly subscription to increase the power and acceleration from your electric Mercedes-Benz, just like you pay for Netflix? That's right, the package is called Acceleration Increase, and for $1,200 a year or $100 a month, you can increase the 0 to 60 time on the EQS SUV by 1 second. So yeah, it's not just BMW and Tesla. Every automaker is starting to do subscription services. For example, remote starting this through the Mercedes app will cost you an extra $35 a year. Unlocking the dash cam on your Benz will cost you an extra $16 a month. Now, if your Mercedes gets stolen, they will help you find it, but for $2 a month. Oh, and the craziest one here, the EQS SUV has rear-wheel steering that turns the rear wheels by 10 degrees. Now get this, the 10 degrees is standard in the United States, but in other countries you get 4.5 degrees as standard, but you have to pay an extra $47 a month for the other 5.5 degrees. Why?
So do the quick math on that, guys. You're talking about paying hundreds of dollars extra each month on top of, hopefully not, but probably on top of that $700 car payment or more. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Would you do it? Put it down in the comments if you'd be willing to pay for heated seats or to have your wheels turn an extra 6 degrees.
Hey, I'd like to cancel my subscription. We're going to make you click 8 buttons. I only had to click 1 to sign up. A lot of us are going to make you go to your computer too. You can't do it on a phone. That's really inconvenient. And we're going to put it in the darkest corners of the website where it's really difficult to find. Why are you making me jump through all these hoops? Well, our research shows if we make the process really difficult, a lot of people are going to just keep paying us. How is this legal? The Federal Trade Commission actually just proposed a rule to make it really easy to cancel subscriptions, but we're making a lot of donations to politicians to make sure that doesn't happen. This rule change may or may not happen. In the meantime, look at your statements. If you haven't used it in a month, cancel it, even if they do make you jump through all the hoops.
Yeah, there are tons of hoops. I don't know if you've ever tried to cancel some of these services, but sometimes it's really difficult. You know, I was trying to cancel, what was it, Grasshopper phone service, and it was next to impossible. You could not cancel it from the website. You had to call in, and then if you were not within a certain time period, they would not let you cancel it. They'd just say, oh, sorry, it's going to go through the next year, and you had to be very aggressive to get them to cancel it.
The government says it's going to make it easier for you to cancel those costly subscriptions. A new click-to-cancel rule will force companies to make stopping a subscription as easy as it is to sign up.
The FTC says complaints have been steadily rising over the past few years, so it's putting businesses on notice, forcing them to cut out what they call the tricks and traps when it comes to ending a subscription. Whether you're talking about a streaming service or a meal kit plan or even a gym membership, you name it, this is going to be covered. Now, under this new click-to-cancel rule, canceling must be quick and easy. So if you signed up online, there needs to be a click-to-cancel option. So if you signed up in person, the FTC will require the option to cancel over the phone or online. Now, the FTC also says companies must make information easy to find before obtaining your billing information, and consumers must be informed of what they're agreeing to before signing up. Plus, these businesses, these sellers and brands must get consumers specific permission to be automatically charged for a product or service. So that means companies, they cannot take a customer's lack of action, say you just let it keep going, as an agreement to continue with a subscription and payment. And the FTC says this rule will take at least 6 months to go into effect.
So this is great news for the consumer, probably bad news for those subscription services, but this needs to happen.
Today, we're announcing a click-to-cancel rule. If your customers sign up with a click, you have to let them cancel with a click. Oh,
I need to make a call.
Can we offer them more credits instead?
No.
Fine, as long as I can still charge them if they cancel early.
So that's a joke, but I'm sure that's the way they're feeling right now, because based on those new rules, it is going to be very good for the consumer, but we still have to actually cancel these services. So again, you need to be looking at your credit card statement, go through it each month, and if you see something where you're like, what is that? Make sure that you understand. And for your subscription services, I recommend keeping a spreadsheet with just a list of, here's all my subscription services, here's what I pay, and that way it makes it super easy for you to review that whenever it comes time. This is going into effect on May 15th. So if you're watching this in 2025, today's May 1st, you've got a couple weeks before this goes into effect. So this is going to be great for consumers and should make this easier for you to make gains and save money every month by canceling these subscription services.
This is your reminder to cancel your subscriptions. You are probably paying for something that you don't know you're paying for. Check your budget and make sure you're not paying for something stupid. I found out that I was paying for a calculator. Since July of 2022, $5 a month. Slipped past me. $100 just flown away for this calculator I never used, maybe used once. Dumb.
So be sure, this is your reminder, be sure to look at your credit card statement. That's your action item leaving this video. So once you've done that, post in the comments what you found. Did you have any subscriptions that you didn't know you were paying for?
Most Americans underestimate how much they spend on subscriptions by at least $100. And the average person has 12 subscriptions and pays $219 monthly. So if you feel broke, try reviewing all of your subscription charges. Maybe you cut them all out, or maybe you just limit yourself to one streaming service per month. Now be honest, can you even name all the subscriptions you pay for off the top of your head?
I know I can't, but for $200 a month, you should be able to. So guys, let's make gains. I thank you for listening today. Please please also subscribe. It'll really help our channel as we're growing. And if you found this content interesting, share it with somebody. We'd love to have some new guests come along for the ride. So have a wonderful day, and reminding you to make gains and cancel those subscription services.